All right, well, it is Saturday, and work is going real well. We just had 2 days this week, but it's been interesting and it's been fun. So I'm looking forward to this new school year. But before I get into talking about 46 climbs and the plan for that, let me tell you about a little bit about Adam Bendinsky. Y'all remember, many of you, that I hiked with him a little bit in New Jersey back in 2019. And unbeknownst to me, about 9 months later, he passed away with COVID. And his mother contacted me a year later, this past March, and told me about it. And I asked her, I did a little memorial video about 4 months ago, if you want, and I'll try to put a card up here or link to that specific video. But I asked her if there was something small that she wouldn't mind parting with that belonged to Adam. Didn't have to be hiking related, but it was something I wanted to be able to carry with me on my hiking adventures in the future. And so she sent me a picture of a number of things that I was welcome to have. And so the one that I picked was this patch right here, the Old Loggers Path, Maston, Pennsylvania. And so I chose this one, and I looked up on the internet this particular trail, and I think it makes a loop, or you can make a loop out of it, if I recall. Looked pretty, so that might be something that I would like to do one of these days. And this is going to match, of course, perfectly with my new green Osprey backpack that I got a while back. So I'll just have this sewn on there. So thanks to Adam's mother for that, for sure. And I do want to share this. She sent a little card along with it. She said, "Thank you, Paul, for taking memories of Adam along on your adventures. He had so many dreams of hiking in his future. He really enjoyed your company. Good luck." Anyway, so, that makes taking this along even more special, because that's how she sees it as well. And he did. He really wanted to get. He was an outdoorsman type, for sure, and with the job that he had, but he wanted to get in a lot more hiking adventures. So, okay, now to talk about 46 climbs. Now, if you'll recall, last year, it was my first time. I learned from Kyle Hates Hiking, his channel, about 46 Climbs organization that raises money really for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And they've been doing this for quite a few years now. And so what they do is they promote 10 days of hiking beginning on Labor Day weekend, or they have 10 days for this whole event. And so last year I chose to hike every single day on a different trail. And so that was a lot of fun. Y'all may remember that, all those videos a year ago. And so this year I decided to go ahead and sponsor my own team. And my goal is $1,000. We've already raised $300. And so through 46 Climbs, I have my own team there. And I will put a link down below if you would like to join the team. You can hike somewhere. You don't have to hike. Doesn't matter. But they sent me a little packet of stuff. And so I want to show that to you. First of all, I got me a t-shirt. 46 Climbs t-shirt, so that's pretty cool. Some cards, some things that you can use for promotional things, and it's a Leave No Trace. It's got all the information for leaving no trace. That's pretty cool. They sent a sticker. They did this last year as well, and I've got that last year's sticker on one of my boxes of gear. They also send a bandana. This is similar to what they sent last year, of course. This is the bandana from last year. I just clipped this to the back, or the front, technically the front of my backpack, so that people could see it. And so I got a few comments on it and was able to talk a little bit about 46 Climbs in the charity. I do plan on going on Labor Day weekend to do a hike. I plan on going to Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Now, I've been there twice before. Once was 12 years ago. I went with a church group, and my oldest nephew Matt was with us, and we hiked to the top of Guadalupe Peak. We hiked up to Guadalupe Peak, which is the highest point in Texas. And then several years ago, took my nephews on a hiking trip out there. We went up the Tejas Trail and stayed at the Pine something camp area, tenting area, and then we came back down the Bear Canyon. Anyway, so I've been out there twice, and so this time, right now, my nephew Reagan is still planning on going with me on this trip. And he wants to hike up to Guadalupe Peak. And I'm not going to do that for one reason. I don't think I can do it. It is a 3,000-foot climb in elevation in 4 miles. And I've done it before. I did it 12 years ago. And I don't think I can make it to the top right now. So what I'm going to do is I want to hike a trail that I've wanted to hike. And it's called the Devil's Hall Trail, and I'll show that to you. All right, so here is the visitor center and the trailhead. Really, where most of the trails, many of the trails begin from here. So now the Guadalupe Peak Trail starts down here, and then just there's a lot of switchbacks, obviously, and everything, and you eventually get up here. That's the Guadalupe Peak Trail, and the trail I want to go on is the Devil's Hall Trail. So I'll probably go this route, and it just meanders along for a little over 2 miles. So it's a 4.2 or 4.3 mile out and back trail. So now what my nephew Reagan's planning on doing, he wants to go up to Guadalupe Peak, and on his way back down, see, he remembers when we went up the Tejas Trail several years ago, that he could see this canyon, and he's wanted to hike that. And so he plans on his way back down from Guadalupe Peak, taking this trail right here, and then catching that and seeing that trail. So we're planning on driving on Saturday of Labor Day weekend out to Van Horn, Texas, and we'll stay in a motel there, and then the next morning we'll go out and we'll do our hiking and come back to Van Horn, because it's a 7-hour drive from here to Van Horn, and then about close to an hour drive to the park from Van Horn. So we'll, after that day of hiking, we'll come back and spend Sunday night in Van Horn again, and then head home on Monday, Labor Day. So that's our plan. Good Sunday morning, everybody. Okay, well, let me mention first that some of you may be wondering why, when Reagan and I go to Guadalupe Mountains National Park, that we're not going to spend the night in the park, that we're going to get a hotel room. And that's because it's first come, first serve. It's a 7-hour drive. It's not a very big park. There are not a lot of tent spaces. And, we can't get there. And it's so far away from everything else that it'd be difficult to you'd have to drive, no telling how far, to find another place. And it's going to be Labor Day weekend, so there's going to be a lot of people out there. So that's why we're spending the night, a couple nights in a hotel. Okay, all right, now I'm about to go get on the scale. Haven't done that in a while, but I want y'all to know that I know that I've gained a little bit of weight back. So, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not concerned about it. It's, I matter of fact, this last week, I lost a little bit because I went to work and I was just on a regular schedule, and it's easier to do that. So, just fair warning, let's go get on the scale. Okay, so as you saw there, yes, I've gained some weight back, but it's not the end of the world. I'm really not that concerned about it. I know what I need to do. And, I've been away from doing the videos, and like I've told y'all before, even if it's just maintaining or just losing the half a pound a week or whatever, I do better when I'm making my videos. So no more breaks. And I did miss it. But anyway, okay. I just wanted to mention also that last night, Ken Reeves, out of the blue. Now, Ken, you may know him. He's the Discerning Hiker. That's his channel name, but it's also the name of the hostel that he's building, and he's making a lot of good progress on it, But he called out of the blue and just to encourage me and to chit chat for a while and to tell me to keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and so that was a real encouragement. So Ken, thank you so much. One more time. Good Sunday morning to you. I appreciated it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to some of the plans that I'm going to, hiking plans that I've got the rest of, really the rest of this year, a few things. And I'm looking forward to doing those and sharing those with you. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and Lord willing, I'll see you next Sunday.